What's up guys, I'm DeatHInfernoXxGaming and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys a new Chain Blitz build without Catalyst, and we have our little scapegoat here to help us test our builds out. But before we do that, I'm going to show you guys a build. So here's the build, pretty simple. We use the reuse perk here because this one is kind of weird at some points because it gives you 20% with a 90% chance, else we get 10%. But kinda it gives you 30% instead of 20 when it activates because the 10% always happens. Weird. And then there's Assassin's Frenzy here to give you attack speed when you break apart, and if you did notice, both works when you break apart. So once you break apart, you're going to gain two effects happening at the same time. It might be real slow at first, as you can see it hits very slow because you don't really have attack speed at all, but once you break apart, it's going to be very different. So that's one thing about the attack speed. You can also wound the behemoths to gain the effect of the Aether Rush to give you more attack speed, and that's about maximum attack speed of course. And we also have Recycle here only on +3 because it's kind of hard to hit one single part only when you use the Recycle, especially with a melee weapon. It's kind of easy to use when you're using the repeaters, but not on melee weapons, especially on this behemoth right here, because the left horn and the right horn and the head counts as different parts. So it's really hard to activate the Recycle unless you break the part. Of course, when you break the part, you're going to gain these two effects, so it's kind of a win-win solution. And the rest are just for damage: Cunning, Pulse, Discipline for your criticals, Berserker and Predator for your damage. And here is the build: the Shroud Helmet with Berserker, the Thrax Body with Recycle, the Malkarian with Predator, and the Chronovore with Pulse. And here I'm using the Scorn's Defiance because Berserker will reduce your health by a lot, so this will help a lot with your survivability because it gives you shield, but whatever you want to choose, that's fine. And as for the Omnicell, it's also free for you to choose, it's up to you. I will choose Discipline because it simply gives me more critical damage and the ability to parry, but you don't really need the parry a lot if you are going to interrupt with the Chain Blitz because it's kind of easy once you know the trick. You can switch to anything else, maybe Iceborne for more survivability, that's your choice. And here's the weapon with Thrax: Berserker, Reuse, 3%, Hurricane Blades, and Stalker Strap. This is a must. I really like using this one, and there's no reason to use the Shroud because there's no way to get your health under 20% unless you get hit a lot. Or you can also use the Shroud and use Revenant, so when your health drops below 20%, you're going to gain the 50% bonus damage. And that's the build guys, so let's just try it out. As you can see, it hits so slow, but once you break apart, so let's try to break apart. Is it ever gonna hit the part? There we go. There we go. As you can see, it's gonna hit much faster now compared to before, and if you win the part, it's going to hit even faster. This feels like max attack speed by now, so you can just keep hitting it. The stagger is going to happen, and you're going to break new parts. Just keep targeting new parts, so they can break more parts and activate the reuse and the Assassin's Frenzy over and over again, and the behemoth will just die this way very quickly. I know the behemoth is not moving, so this is not really much of a proof. So we are going to get into the real hunting grounds with a real behemoth this time. So let's just hop onto the next hunting grounds. Nope, no big chat. Alright, so here we are in the hunting grounds. It's Reuse and Assassin's Frenzy in one build, so you might need to break apart for it to work perfectly. It's kind of hard to break apart when you just started the game. It's gonna start with the laser, won't it? Yep. Alright, it will be hard to break apart first, but here I have the charge, so it might be a bit easy. Part break, there we go. Now we have the part break. Let's just try to win. There we go. Break apart again. There we go. Break apart again. There we go. Slam. There we go. Just keep hitting it and it should be dead soon. There we go. In just 30-40 seconds, I guess, give or take. And as you can see, the build hits real hard once you break apart, so that's the challenge of this build right here. Without the part breaks, it will be very much just without attack speed at all. But once you break apart, you will get like maximum attack speed immediately, kinda. The reuse part is kind of weird because you get either 10 or 20, but sometimes it does give you 30 immediately. Along with Assassin's Frenzy, yeah, you get a lot of that speed. So let's just try it on the Phalanx this time. As you can see, it's so damn slow. But let's just keep hitting it. Focus on one part. There we go. Now we got the part break. Let's try to get the wounding, maybe. There we go. Boom. No part. I did not hit the part. But it's gonna die soon anyway, so yeah. There we go, another part break. Another part break. And it's that. So as you can see, it does not only work on Radiant Behemoths, it also works on this Behemoth right here, which is a Blaze. I know it's the same level, but we don't have any choice. So we fought the Lightbound Koshai, and that's another Radiant Behemoth. I wonder if there is any other thing that I can fight. Just now we did fight a kind of normal difference. Oh, there's a Skarn. I did not know if breaking the rocks count as breaking a part, but you do get a part break, I guess, if you hit the rocks. So let's just try. Let's see. Slam. Kaboom. That is not a part at all. So let's just keep hitting. See if we can break this rock or stone or whatever. It's very slow, but it's okay. Just be patient. Just be patient and you'll break apart in no time. Just slam whenever you can. Alright, it counts. It counts, guys. Oh wait, that's not the rock. That is the part that I break. Well, I guess it works. That's half HP. Look at me hitting so fast. Let's do this. There we go. Easy. So it's a level 19 and it works also on this guy. As you can see, this build is just deleting behemoths all over. The attack speed is awesome. You don't need Catalyst. It does even more than Catalyst when you use this build, especially the Reuse and Assassin's Frenzy all together, because both works when you break apart. And it's kind of hard, as I've always said, it's kind of hard at first because you don't have attack speed at all. Breaking apart might be a bit hard, but once you get used to it and break apart, everything will be easy from then on because you can just keep breaking parts over and over again. No Molten, no Catalyst anywhere. So that's all for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free and you can always subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.